YouTubers. Today I wanted to review my Eureka the Boss SmartVac vacuum. Okay, so I got this on eBay a couple months ago. It was in used condition, and I gotta say, this is in very, very nice condition. Like, I mean, I know there's some dirt right here, but that's because I was using this a lot. But whenever I got this, it was in very nice condition. Like, it was like, I mean, there was a few scratches in here and there, but it looked like it was cleaned out and everything, aside from the hose. But it looked like it was cleaned out and everything. It looks like it was very taken care of. So let's get started on showing this. So first thing I want to point out is that I actually did replace the filters. So this is the new HEPA filter, and in here underneath the bag is the new post motor filter. I had these replaced because they were dirty, and I heard when I was watching Intelitech Studios' video on his Eureka the Boss SmartVac, saying if the filters are dirty, then replace them. Don't clean them, just replace them. So I decided to do that instead. So I did that, and now it has better suction now. All right, so it has a headlight right there and height adjustment, so it goes from high all the way to bare floors. Yeah, this is a very loud height adjustment. Some of the stuff is kind of sticky and stuff. And you also have your brush roll control, so you can switch it here and it'll shut off the brush roll for hard floors. And then when you put it back here, it'll turn the brush back on. And down here, the brush is also in very good condition as well. Hang on, if the camera will focus. Yeah, this brush, oh my god. There it goes. Yeah, this brush is in very nice condition, even though it's a little dirty, because like I said, I was using this a lot, since it's a very strong vacuum. Like, this is probably one of the strongest vacuums I have in my collection. And up here you have your handle. There's a nice grip up here. And it has your cord right here. It's a pretty decent length cord. Actually, it's a pretty long cord. And you also have your hose. Now, what I do like about this hose, beside it being a pretty long hose, is that the vacuum won't tip over. In fact, it'll just pull along with the hose instead of tipping over like the other vacuums do. That's one thing I really like about this. That's one of the things I also really like about this vacuum, is that it doesn't tip over. And your tools are in the back, so you have tools you have are your upholstery tool. Your upholstery tool, it's pretty dirty. This is a pretty dirty upholstery tool, but it still works well. And you also have your brush attachment with very soft brushes right here. And there's another tool that's kind of hard to see, but it's your crevice tool. And it's kind of scratched up, but it still does good. It's not that big of a deal. And you also have your two extension wands. So it comes with two extension wands. And you just do that. Just stay right there. Just put those right there. And you just put them back over here. And you also have the bag. I just replaced this bag since I was using this a lot not too long ago. So this is your bag right here. And also have a bunch of other bags over here. I have plenty of bags over there. So this will last me a while. And your floor pedal is right here. And you also have the power switch is also right here. The power switch is right there. And there's your your switch, so you can switch it to floors and the suction will go through there. But when you switch it to hose, it'll go through the hose instead. Alright. Now this cord, this plug, so when I got this in the mail, the cord came, the plug was slightly bent, and I tried fixing it. This was the best I could get, but it still works perfectly. I just got to plug it into like something like a extension cord or something, just for safety stuff and things, and yeah. Alright, now without further ado, let's go ahead and run this. Alright. Here we go. The upholstery tool fell off from behind the vacuum. It's not very secure on the vacuum. It doesn't stay fully locked in place. Yeah, it doesn't stay locked in place, so it tends to fall off every once in a while. But this vacuum does a fantastic job. This is probably one of my favorite vacuums in the whole collection I have. And alright, so that's all for this video. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, bye. If you want to see more of my vacuum videos, please let me know in the comments which one you'll want to see next. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.